Hope you guys are doing great. Okay. Hey everyone coming in. Merry Christmas Eve. Hope you guys are doing. It doesn't even feel like tomorrow's Christmas, which is crazy. Hope everybody's doing great. So today we're talking about I'm answering your questions today about the underlying causes of fibroids. Thank you so much for the likes because this is a question I get a lot. Okay. When I'm doing my live stream. So I wanted to do a video to answer your questions about the underlying causes so you can understand where fibroids originate from, why you develop fibroids. Sorry I'm so close. I'm using two devices, so it feels so weird, okay? Hope everybody's doing great. Please, thank you so much for the likes. Yes, like the video. Hope everybody's doing amazing today. And you guys are on the Christmas spirit, okay? But yeah, I want to talk about the underlying causes and so you guys can understand it more on a deeper level of what's going on, why you develop fibroids, why are these tumors here, why are they growing, so that you guys can know. And we can go into 2025 with a clarity when it comes to reproductive health issues especially, okay? So hope everybody's doing great. Again, as you're coming in, let me know where you're from. I would love to know where you guys are watching from. All right, hey Marsh, hi. Again, I have TikTok and YouTube up, okay? So, hey, Marsh, hope that you're doing amazing. Merry Christmas Eve, okay? Let me know where you guys are watching from. And, yeah, so we're going to get into it. I really want to answer y'all questions. I know that it's busy. Everybody's, wrapping up their gifts and with family. And don't forget, you guys, to like the video. Texas, okay, hi, Mari from Texas. Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are also here for the first time, I would love to know as well. All right, just a little bit. My friend is getting her polyps removed Monday. Okay, well, we're not worried about that. Let's worry about our own, ladies, and this is everybody. We gotta worry about our own wombs first, okay? But again, when we get things removed, they come right back, okay? Now, hey everyone, okay. So I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. And the reason why I'm gonna be doing this because they're going to again, get rid of TikTok soon, allegedly. So we'll be doing our lives now on YouTube, okay? So if you're following me on TikTok and you love this content, then make sure that you also subscribe to my YouTube, okay? But anyway, let's get started. All right, everybody that's here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Sasha. For those that are watching me for the first time, welcome. Ladies, as you guys are coming in, like the video, especially on YouTube, like the video so I can push it out in the algorithm. Okay, hi everyone. So I'm a holistic womb specialist, and what I do is I help women who have fibroids, who have reproductive health issues from PCOS to endometriosis to adenomyosis. I help them address the root cause of these issues, get to the root of these issues in order to fully heal from, again, fibroids, fully dissolve their fibroids, reverse endometriosis, regulate their menstrual cycles, restore hormonal balance back into their bodies. That's what I do for women, and I help them put the power back into their own hands when it comes to their health, when it comes to healing. Because when it comes to reproductive health, a lot of women feel clueless. A lot of women feel like there's nothing that can be done. A lot of women feel like, they're at the mercy of these doctors, and you're not, right? What you don't understand is that we have control over our health from the habits that we're doing every single day, right? From even the thoughts that we're thinking to what we're eating to how we're taking care of ourselves to how we're living our lives. So you have control over your reproductive health. And when you've developed fibroids, your body's trying to let you know something. It is not a punishment. It is not, a curse. It's your body letting you know something is wrong, right? It's your body, listen, the detoxification process in your body has been disrupted. So it's important to understand that, okay? I need some more likes on YouTube. What's going on? Ladies, like the video because we want to share this with as many women as possible. Ladies, be sure to share this video with women that that has fibroids, polyps, or any cyst, endometriosis, because again, when we talk about the winter season, I don't know if you guys know this, but the winter season is even harder on our bodies than when it's warmer, because our lymphatic system moves a lot slower in a winter season. This is why a lot of women now who have fibroids are dealing with the heavy bleeding, are dealing with the cramps, are dealing with the more painful periods, are dealing with the bloating, are dealing with all of these things, right? So that come along with these issues. So it's really important that because a lot of people, when they think about winter, the holiday season, they think it's a time to indulge in all this junk, and your body will punish you for it more. I'm telling you this right now, especially women that have fibroids, cysts, reproductive health issues. So it's important that you're on your P's and Q's. That's why I'm doing these lives on Christmas Eve, okay? the amount of messages I get from women having horrible periods during this time, and their symptoms worsening, and even studies have shown that when it comes to fibroids, a lot of women during this time are in there's more hospitalizations during this time, in the winter time, in the winter seasons when it's colder, okay? So, hey everybody's so quiet today, okay? Again, share this with somebody you know needs to watch this. I would love to know where you guys are from. And I want to answer questions. I want to answer questions regarding, okay, it's always somebody weird on YouTube. Always somebody weird on YouTube, okay, but that's okay. All right, I want to answer your questions when it comes to the root causes of fibroids, because a lot of women don't understand fibroids. And make sure you guys are following me as well. Subscribe to the channel if you are on YouTube. Subscribe. A lot of women don't know that fibroids do not happen randomly, right? So they happen that when fibroids develop in the body, therefore, it's the way we've been living our lives. We're dealing with lots of trauma. We've accumulated a lot of trauma in the body and we haven't released it. We're holding on energetically when we talk about fibroids, right? The root causes, the emotional root causes is a woman that's operating a lot in fear and scarcity, right? She's holding on to, there's something that she's holding on to, whether it's pain, whether it's guilt, whether it's childhood trauma, whether it's past relationships, that she's holding on an energetic level to a lot of, and this is why there's tumors. These things form into tumors, right? So anger, guilt, these things that we go through, these emotions that we feel and that we hold on to, they do affect our health, right? So when we're dealing with a woman that has fibroids, typically women deal with fibroids after a very stressful or painful time in their life. So this could be after a really bad breakup, after divorce, after maybe she was in school for a while, and again, it was really difficult and she wasn't taking care of herself and she wasn't taking care of her body. So there's a lot that can occur, or it could be a lot of women develop fibroids after COVID, right? So that was really a thing because that was a stressful period for pretty much globally, right? So that's also very common as well. So I want you guys to go back to the period of time. Is everybody on this live, TikTok, YouTube? Go back to the period of time of when you developed fibroids, okay? And really look at what was going on in your life. What kind of relationships were you in? What jobs were you working at the time? Were you living in your purpose? Were you happy? Were you fulfilled? Were your relationships healthy? That's another thing too, right? Holding on to people that don't mean you any good, not holding on to jobs because of because of scarcity and fear, right? There's a lot. Our wombs again, they're portals. This is your feminine center. This is when we have ailments that happen to our wombs, it's a lot deeper than just it's genetic. It's a lot deeper than that, right? There's a lot of even ancestral stuff that you maybe have accumulated due to your womb issues, right? Due to the fibroids and the endometriosis. So understand that's a lot deeper than just, I just got fibroids. Like it's a lot deeper than that, okay? So I want to make that clear. I want to really, really make that clear, okay? It's really important that you guys understand this, that when it comes to fibroids, it's more than just, you don't want to look at fibroids on a surface level, and a lot of women do, okay? Focus on our wombs and not others. Absolutely, yes, because a lot of women get too focused on other people's, let me just say this too, right? When we're healing, and I've done this in the past too, right? When you know that there's a better way than getting surgery, and you are dealing with fibroids or a cyst or any of these issues, you start getting caught up on other people's decisions. And you don't want to do that because some people don't want to. They're going to trust Western medicine, let them go their own way, okay? And you focus on your healing journey, because with your testimonial, as you're healing your body, you're going to see other people around you going to start doing the same thing. But if you have not healed, okay? If you've been on this journey for years and years and you haven't healed your body because you haven't been consistent, that you can't expect people to listen to you, okay? So I tried to help everyone follows the doctor. Yeah, I mean, that happens. I'm on here every day, almost every day trying to help. But some people are going to they're going to prefer the surgery, but they don't understand that it's going to develop. It's going to come right back, okay? Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. Hey, Tosha, hey. Hey, everyone. Hi, my own vibes. Okay. 13 centimeter fibroid that I'm hoping will disappear in 2025. Yes, okay, let's talk about that. So if you have a fibroid larger than 10 centimeters, ladies, put a 1 in the chat, okay? Put a 1 in the chat. If you have a fibroid larger, because I'm trying to do a little poll here. Let's see, if you have a fibroid that's larger than 10 centimeters, put a 1 in the chat, okay? Put a 1 in the chat, because this is very common. I'm hearing more and more women having larger fibroids. And typically when women have larger fibroids, they feel like there's no hope. And that's not true. That's not true. But at the same time, let me just be real with you. And we talked about this yesterday if you were on my live. It's important when you have a fibroid that is large, which is I would say over 8 centimeters, then listen, we cannot just do the bare minimum and think that this fibroid is going to go away. We cannot just, like I said, just do a lot of women are just doing the bare minimum when it comes to getting rid of their fibroid. This is such an awkward angle. I'm so sorry. Like for TikTok, it's such an awkward angle, but you know, we move on. Okay, a lot of people are doing the bare minimum when it comes to getting rid of their fibroids, right? And it shows. And then I get messages like, I've been doing this, I've been working out, I've been eating right. Why is my fibroid not going away? Because you haven't gotten to the root of the issue. Okay, so how do you know you're actually getting to the root cause of fibroids? How do you know that you're getting to the root of the issue? You have to go back to why you developed the fibroids. So when you have developed fibroids, what is this? This means that the detoxification process in your body has been disrupted. That means that your lymphatic system is backed up. This means that your body is not, instead of actually disposing of toxins, expelling toxins from your elimination organs, it's keeping toxins in the body. It's keeping a lot of toxins in the body. And this is, again, causing lots of waste, accumulation in the body, right? So when we've developed fibroids, then again, it's to the point where your body, you're dehydrated on a cellular level. The systems, the elimination organs are backed up. The liver is overloaded, right? The kidneys aren't filtering like they're supposed to. There's a lot going on. And when your fibroids are quite large, then they start pressing on other organs. This is not something you want to just glance over, right? A lot of women have frequent urination due to fibroids. A lot of women have really heavy periods and clots due to fibroids, right? So understand and know when your body is speaking to you. Our body speaks to us in many ways, but because a lot of women don't understand their bodies, they don't understand what's going on. They're not understanding when your body's letting you know there's a hormonal imbalance. I need you to support your liver. You need to support your organs, right? These are organs. And our glands, like, you know, they're helping our body stay healthy. We have to support them, ladies, right? Our body works as a system, right, to keep us healthy. And a lot of us are just not, we're loading ourselves up with more and more toxins, right? And I know that it's easier to do in this day and age with how everything is, but we have to be proactive about really, you know, making sure that we're healthy. We have to. And once your body has developed a 10 centimeter fibroid. And by the way, I'm answering questions, ladies, too, on the underlying causes of fibroids. But once your body has developed an 8 centimeter fibroid, multiple fibroids, we're to the point where you can't do the bare minimum. We're to the point where we can't just throw spaghetti at the wall to see what works. We have to have a structured, a holistic plan to really target that fibroid so that it can shrink and dissolve. Okay, and I'm saying this as somebody that's helped multiple women over the years. I would say at this point, hundreds, okay? Through my courses, programs, workshops, master classes, not just shrink their fibroids, but also dissolve fibroids, right? Regulate their menstrual cycles, restore hormonal balance. So it's so important that you understand, listen, the framework in dissolving these tumors work, but you have to understand it. You have to start understanding your body, okay? So it's not just about detoxing, ladies. I'm looking on YouTube. It's not just about, I'm gonna do a detox and that's it. That's not how you get rid of a 10 centimeter fibroid. It's not, okay? Detoxes are temporary, okay? So don't fall into that, because we fall into that and then go back to our bad habits. It's not just about your diet either. It's about so much more than that. Stress levels, what habits, even the thoughts that you're having, right? Even the emotional trauma that you haven't let go of, right? That, again, on an energetic level accumulates, like causes energetic blocks in the womb space that manifest as fibroids, okay, on a physical level. So understand that when a woman has developed fibroids, there's a lot of things that she's holding on to. There's a lot of things. It also represents the inability to let go. So you have to ask yourself, what am I holding on to, right? Hi, Ashley. What am I holding on to? Whether it's, pain from the past, whether it's, childhood trauma, relationships that didn't work out, divorces, right? Anger, betrayal, miscarriages. What are you holding on to, right? That as well. So hopefully that makes sense. Does anybody have any questions? Are you guys following what I'm saying about it's deeper than just the fibroids, right? When you have fibroids, there's physical and emotional reasons, root causes. Okay, so this is more spiritual. Yeah, it's not just a physical thing. The spiritual manifests as physical, because when you are holding on to a lot of toxicity, right? Because toxins can also, when you're holding on to a lot of toxicity, what that's going to do is it does cause you to operate in a different way. A woman that's operating in toxicity, that's holding on to toxicity, she's going to engage in toxic habits. She's not going to take care of herself. There's going to be a lack of self-love. You see what I'm saying? So she's not going to know her worth. So she's going to allow people in her life. She's not going to have boundaries. She's going to allow people in her life to treat her any type of way. And this is going to, affect her self-esteem and self-worth even more. So it's just going to be like a snowball effect. She's going to also allow people in her circle that don't really look. She's not going to be really rooted in her own identity, and she's not going to be able to really understand and search for her purpose as well. She's going to be fearful of finances and, operating in scarcity and lack and holding on to people that don't really love her. It's going to be those type of vibes, okay? When a woman that has developed fibroids. So it's so much deeper than just the fibroids. That's why when you're healing, and I always say that a woman's womb, okay, it mirrors her life. Meaning that if you're dealing with all these issues with your womb, large fibroids, cysts, heavy bleeding, all this stuff, that's a reflection of your life. So that's overwhelm, unhappiness, financial insecurity, all of these things, right? Or, not operating in your purpose, not even knowing your purpose. Okay, so that mirrors, it's a mirror of what's going on. That's why as you're healing and as you're letting go of these blocks, emotional blocks, as you're letting go of this stuff, you see life starts to open up, right? And these blocks start to dissolve, and you see like your opportunities start to open up. You're more connected with yourself, with your body, right? You're more connected with who you are as a woman. So as somebody that's gone through the process and helped many women through the process, it's life-changing. When you heal your portal, it's life-changing, okay? On an emotional and physical level. So it's not just about what supplement am I gonna take? Because I know you guys, that's always a question. No, it's not about that. It's about, going back to that place where you develop fibroids and understanding, okay, where really gauging, okay, where was I at mentally? Where was I at physically? What was going on in my life when I developed these issues, right? And getting to the root of that, and also too doing the work physically and emotionally to undo those toxic habits and gain new habits as we're healing, right? And when you're healing the body, more has to be done. You can't just, eat healthy and work out and think that's all. It's deeper than that. How are we healing the hormones? Because when we have fibroids, we're also dealing with hormones that are out of balance. We're also dealing with liver that's overloaded, that needs to be, like I said, that you need to work towards that so it can work effectively. We got to get the organs healthy. We got to get the body operating efficiently, because this is a disruption in your processes in your body. It means that your body's in a compromised state. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Your body's this is why when women have fibroids, it's easy for them to get another either reproductive health issue, or they tend to also have digestive issues. They tend to have other health issues. It's never just fibroids. It always comes along with other health issues, okay? Whether it's anemia, IBS, H. pylori, endometriosis, thyroid issues, is always accompanied by other, because the body's in a compromised state, right? So there is no, I'm healthy when I have fibroids. No, if our digestive system, our gut is backed up, there is no I'm healthy. We have to get healthy though, okay? Your glands are not secreting the right amount of hormones when you have fibroids. So it's deeper than just the actual tumors. And this is why women easily regrow fibroids after getting the surgery. They will just regrow it. Okay? You got to get to the root of the issue. Okay? So is it everybody's quiet because it's Christmas Eve, or what's going on? What's going on? You guys have any questions? Okay, if not, we'll just end early. But I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. It's deeper, and not we have to. And I talked about this yesterday. So if you did not watch yesterday's, yeah, it's Christmas Eve. Sorry, yeah, Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. I thought make sure that you guys on TikTok subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also get on my email list, because TikTok there is gonna go away soon. And listen, we're getting deeper into the winter season. If you're on the East Coast, this is a cold winter. This winter is cold. It's not. This is the worst time to have fibroids. And a lot of you guys, you need, a lot of you guys that are on your fibroid healing journey, that are on your journey to heal your womb, going into 2025 with an actual plan, and not, like I said, being all over the place, is going to secure your, thank you for the gifts, thank you, secure your fibroid free 2025. Okay, so if you are really serious about being fibroid free this upcoming year, that's literally next week in 7 days, then it's important that you actually have a plan. Okay, for balancing hormones, I do have a course for that. You do have to, again, address the root cause. It is, again, a total lifestyle change. And when we talk about balancing hormones, there's a hierarchy of hormones. So you can't even touch the sex hormones, the estrogen and progesterone, unless you actually, like I said, work on those foundational pieces first. So I talk about that in the Fix Your Period course. So be sure to check that out. The link is in my bio. So I take you through the whole process. You gotta also to understand how to the 4 phases of your menstrual cycle. Like, a lot of women don't know this stuff, right? So I take you through that, meal plans. Like, that course is a powerhouse. That course is a power. So check it out. The link is in my bio, because you cannot be walking around with imbalanced hormones. And women that have hormones that are out of balance, women that are dealing with imbalanced hormones, they're out of balance. That's what it represents. So if you're dealing with hormones that are out of balance, which you are, if you have fibroids or any of these reproductive health issues, you as a woman are out of balance, right? And we're about to go into a crazy year, 2025. Listen, what's coming down the pipeline, it's important that you have your everything together, your health-wise. These insurance companies, things are getting worse. They're denying coverage for a lot of things. This is not the time to have fibroids. This is not the time to have this is just not the time to play around with your health. It's not the time. So that's why I'm on here all the time, trying to heal as many wombs as possible for 2025. But of course, I can't take everybody with me, because I have to take the people that are serious about healing their bodies, healing their wombs. Okay, it's important that you, again, so many messages I get from women that have been on this journey of healing, and again, they're just scratching the surface. They're not actually digging deep. They're not actually getting to the root cause of the problem. And when you don't get to the root of the issue of what's really going on, if you don't work towards your hormonal health, right? If you don't work towards your elimination organs, if you just think surface level, oh, it's just the fibroids, if you're not doing the emotional work, then unfortunately, either the fibroids are not, like, you may have some relief in symptoms for a short period of time, but then that's pretty much it, right? And then again, it's not going to take away the fibroid, which is the ultimate goal. Okay, it's not, when working with me especially if you're in my Detoxify Your Womb program, it's not even just about getting rid of fibroids. It's about literally transforming into the highest version of yourself, right? Because we're also, again, letting go of emotional blocks that have held a lot of women back for many years, letting go of pain, hurt, trauma. And when I say letting go, I mean not keeping it, not holding onto it in the body. We have feelings, we feel emotions, but allowing it, releasing this stuff, right? Not allowing it to hold you as a prisoner, okay? To hold you hostage, which a lot of women have done. This is why our bodies develop these balls of waste and all this stuff, okay? So understand that, listen, it's not just about the fibroids, it's about you also transforming into the woman that you're meant to be. Because when you have fibroids, that's the lowest frequency of yourself. You're dealing with a woman that's, her gut is not even healthy, right? She's disconnected from her body. Her hormones are out of balance. So it's important that you understand that. How big of a factor would you say diet is when it comes to fibroids? Really big. It's really big. That's a great question, by the way. It is really big, right? It's not the only thing, but it is really big. You cannot you cannot dissolve fibroids with a bad diet. And a lot of people, this is a great question. A lot of people don't know what a good diet is. Majority of people don't know it because we've been taught, the way we've been taught the standard American diet, people think that's, you know, eating, I don't know, steak and some vegetables, that's a healthy diet, and it's not. It's not, right? Or meat and veg. When you're dissolving tumors, when again, your body's in a compromised state, there's certain things that you just cannot eat. You cannot eat things that are harsh on the digestive system, right? So it's a different way. Your body is dehydrated on a cellular level when you're dealing with fibroids. So you cannot just eat like these starchy foods that break down the sugar. Your diet has to be, you have to change your diet. You do. I know it's not fun for people, but you do. So all this holiday foods, you're gonna bleed more, and you guys have probably seen it, the Thanksgivings and all these holiday foods and all this holiday. That's why one of the reasons why I can't stand the holidays. But anyway, right? All of this because people just indulge in gluttony, and this causes your periods to be heavier, your fibroids to grow bigger, right? Causes more distress with your hormones. Women think that they have to go through what is called perimenopause. They don't. It's literally it's something that literally like you can control, right? When it comes to perimenopause, it's your hormones being out of balance. It's not something we're supposed to go through because we hit a certain age. You've been brainwashed to think that. It's all about, it's self-inflicting. It's self-inflicting, like it's you, how you know the accumulation of the bad habits that you've done that have caused the perimenopause. It's just a hormonal imbalance. But people make it like, oh my God, it's a period of time that happens in every woman's life. No, this is not something healthy women deal with. Go to other countries, where the women are healthy and they actually, you know, eat the way they're supposed to, and their life is not consumed with work and stress. And you know, go to the healthiest parts of the world, Spain, Italy, you know, places in Japan, and that, like, you're not gonna see perimenopause being a thing. You're not gonna see them having menopause in their 40s and 50s. They have babies up until like all through their 40s and 50s. Okay, so a lot of what you've been taught has been normal, has just been brainwashing. You have a question? Okay, ask the question, ladies. If you have questions, ask questions. This was really supposed to be me answering questions about you guys, the root causes of fibroids, because I get so many questions about this, okay? So yes, ask your question. It's important that we understand fibroids don't just come out of the blue. They're root causes, okay? Okay, this is a great question. Would having the myomectomy for the fibroid and then starting with a clean slate be a good idea? No, and let me tell you why, not at all. Let me tell you why it's not, why you should not have a myomectomy. When you have fibroids, your body's in a compromised state. Your digestive system is backed up. You're dealing with, a lot of women are dealing with anemia when they have fibroids. The elimination organs are clogged up. The lymphatic system is backed up. A lot is going on. The kidneys aren't filtering like they're supposed to, right? The natural detoxification process in our body has been disrupted. So then you go to get this surgery that's very invasive, that's literally cut into your uterus. So this causes your body to be, you're cutting through the, you know, the lymphatic system, you're cutting into the lymph, into the lymph vessels, and you already have a backed up lymphatic system, which is a very important system in your body when you have fibroids. So going through that whole process, this is why the healing process is so long for women that have that has a myomectomy, right? It's so painful, and you're putting so much trauma in your body, on your body, when your body's already at a weakened state. Why do you think so many women grow their fibroids back? Some even a couple months after having a myomectomy, right? So no, and you're not going to be worried about. Listen, let me just say, and I've had women in the past couple of years, right? You know what, they just had, I've told them, look, don't have it, as I'll tell everybody not to have it, but they made their own decisions and they had it. One grew her fibroid back, I think it was 5 months later. The other one, I think within like 8 months, she felt they were coming back because she was like, my periods are bad again. All this stuff is happening again. I feel like they're back. So I wasn't able to confirm about one of them, but the other one for sure had, she already accumulated, I think it was a 5 centimeters at the time in just a few months. So it's not smart. You're not going to be worried about starting off from a clean slate. You just had surgery, okay? Even the food they give you in the hospital is crap. Like, no. So my answer to that is no. Heal your body. Get to the root of the issue, right? I've had clients that literally were working with, had really bad symptoms due to fibroids and worked with me, and they threw their all into the healing journey and saw tremendous results within a month. When I say tremendous results, all their fibroid symptoms had gone away and their next period had been amazing. But that's for women that really throw their all into the healing journey, right? So you can have a reduction in your symptoms in a month, sometimes even less, if you really go all in. But it's not going to take you getting on a supplement or just, again, scratching the surface. You have to go all in on your healing journey. And it's important for you to understand and know how to do that, right? That's why it's so important to work with a specialist, okay? It's extremely important for women to work with somebody to take you through the process, especially if you have a large fibroid over 8 centimeters, or if you have multiple fibroids, right? It's your uterus and your body that we're talking about, okay? Can fibroid cause labor, like pains? Yeah, it can. Would you think that's another issue besides the fibroid? No, they can cause that, yeah. Of course, because you have to understand, fibroids sometimes can like grow to the point where they're on they're on your nerves. Like, so they press on your nerves. So absolutely, they can cause a lot of pain. They can cause even to the point where they say that there's a nerve in your groin called the iliac nerve, I think it's called. And it can cause like tingling, pain in the legs, and all of these other things. So it's important that you understand fibroids as they grow, when they start pressing on organs, they can cause a lot of pain and more issues. Absolutely, absolutely. I need a new body. Okay, what is that? I don't know what that has to do with fibroids. I don't know. Okay, but we're answering questions about fibroid, the root causes of fibroids. Okay. So just in case you're new, okay? Yeah, I had that. Yeah, a lot of women do. It's not fun. That's why I said you cannot, like I said, keep these fibroids, y'all. You have to, like I said, get on a plan to get rid of them. And if you need help with that, that's why I'm here, right? That's why I'm here. That's what I do. Do not, in 2025, make the decision to heal your fibroids, to regulate, to restore your hormonal balance, right? To step into the best version of yourself. Make that decision. And it all depends on how we start in 2025, okay? You can't don't just say you want to do that. Actually put the action towards it, right? Put the action towards it. What do I need to do? What do you need to do about what? Sweet caramel delight. What do you need to do about what? I have endometriosis, fibroids, and cysts. Okay, you're in the right place. It's not that you need a new body. It's not, and let me just say this. Okay, fibroids, okay. It's not that you need a new body. You need to heal your body. You don't need a new body. You need to heal your body, okay? And a lot of us think that when we have fibroids, our bodies are working against us, and they're not working against you. They're working for, your body's always working for you. They develop these tumors because, again, they're symptoms of a bigger issue. They're not like, a lot of women just look at the fibroid. It's the fibroid. And once I get rid of the fibroid, or, the endo and the cyst, everything will be good. No, it's deeper than that, right? Because when our bodies have developed that, there's a lot of inflammation. Our systems are backed up in our body. There's a lot of things going on underneath the surface, right? There's a lot of energetically, there's a lot of trauma that we're holding on to in the body, in the womb space as well. So it's not that you need a new body or a new womb. No, it's that you actually, to take out your womb. It's not that you need that. It's that you need to heal your body, and your body is very powerful. Okay. What do I need to do about fibroids? Okay. If you have fibroids, then you have to get to the root of the issue, the physical and the emotional root cause. Okay. In order to shrink and dissolve them and actually Powerful, massive changes, not a little bit here, so you be on the fence all year, but massive changes to start undoing habits and things in your life that has caused these fibroids to occur. You have to also put yourself first. But when we have fibroids and all these issues, all these reproductive health issues, it's your body's also calling you. Your soul is to put yourself first, because you've brushed your health underneath the rug for many years. You've literally put your health and yourself on the back burner for many years, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Good evening. We're talking about fibroids and Q&A. So it's important there's nothing wrong with, it's not your body working against you. It's you actually are the one working against your body. So you have to start working with your body and partnering with your body in order to heal when you're dealing with fibroids, okay? And for those women that are interested, that want to go on this journey, that understand and know that, listen, 2025 is their year of transformation and stepping into who they really are and healing their wombs. I have an amazing program that's helped many women, not just shrink fibroids, dissolve fibroids, reverse endometriosis and adenomyosis, reverse PCOS as well, restore hormonal balance, get rid of, women that were dealing with, regulate their menstrual cycles. Some of our former clients were dealing with literally years of bleeding every single day to that bad, and now they're having regular periods, right? So I've helped many women in my amazing Detoxify Your Womb program achieve healing, transform their bodies, transform their wombs, right? And take control of their life, and also have babies after years of infertility. And some of these cases looked hopeless, right? When I say looked hopeless, I mean to them. Because there's no such thing as a hopeless case as long as you're still alive, but to them. And if you go, that's why I have my client case study, okay? And I tell you guys almost every live, read through my client case study. This lady had adenomyosis, fibroids. She was infertile for years, couldn't have a baby. She did in the past fertility treatments, all of these things, right? And could not get pregnant. She was 39, low AMH levels. They even saw abnormal cells. They thought she had cervical cancer. It was all this stuff she had. All this they claimed she had. It was like, yeah, it's not happening, right? You have to either, she was considering getting a surrogate because even the fertility treatments were not working. Can you imagine? So guess what's happening now? She worked with me for 6 months in 2023 in our Detoxify Your Womb program. Guess what's happening now? She's about to have her baby, okay? Any day now, okay? Before she worked with me, years of infertility. If you want to see what seemed like a hopeless case to her, she was like, I'm 39, there's no way. Like, you're my last hope, okay? And then what happened? I forgot to even mention, she had uterine scarring as well. Before she came to the program, she had uterine scarring because she had 2 prior myomectomies. And what you guys don't know about these myomectomies, they're causing your tubes to be blocked because of the scarring. Whenever you cut into the uterus, there's scarring. So you guys keep doing these myomectomies, they're causing scarring. That's what the doctors won't tell you, because guess what? They get more incentives when you guys do these surgeries, okay? Okay, so let me just make that clear. So her tubes, so after working with me, guess what? The scarring was gone. And she literally sent me these messages, and I've posted receipts about this stuff. So if you want to go to read the client, her whole process working with me, what was going on before she worked with me, what happened after, she got rid of 4 fibroids, she got rid of the uterine scarring, her tubes became unblocked, and guess what? She's pregnant now. And she's about to have her baby either any day now, honestly, but I think it's due early January. So yes. Very soon, her first baby, okay? So, the process works. And I have many other amazing testimonials of women that, again, have another testimonial of a woman that literally, she lost hope in even having another baby. She tried for 4 years, 4 years, again, in her late 30s. And a month after, she worked with me for 3 months. Literally 1 month after the program, got pregnant. Her baby's like 1 or 2 now. So cute, so big, okay? Because we're Facebook friends, so I'm like, oh my God. But yes, we've been helping women not only heal their fibroids and heal their womb, get pregnant for years, right? Without fertility treatments without poisoning their body with all these excess hormones and this crap. They don't tell you these in these fertility treatments, but that's a whole other conversation. Okay, so yeah, it's your body is powerful. When you get to the root of the issue, when you heal your body, our bodies are self-healing, is a self-healing mechanism. When you provide the right environment to heal, wonderful things happen. Miracles happen when you provide the right environment for your body to heal. So if you guys want to read that client case study, click the link in my bio on TikTok. On YouTube, click the link in my description box. You'll see the client case study. And if you guys want to work with me, top of the year, January 1st, in my a 2-month intensive in our Detoxify Your Womb program, I'm helping women secure their fibroid-free 2025. If you want to work with me powerfully to dissolve these fibroids, okay? And you know that 2025 is going to be your year getting rid of this fibroids, restoring hormonal balance, connecting deeper with yourself. If that's what you want to do, in our 2-month intensive in our Detoxify Your Womb program, we reopen January 1st. However, we're taking the clients now. So literally in 7 days. January 1st is 7 days away, okay? We're taking clients now. So those that are wanting to work with me, click the link in my bio, check it out. We've had clients sign up and I'm extremely excited to work with them. Top of the year and for 2 powerful months. These are women that want to secure their fibroid-free 2025. They don't want to be all over the place when 2025 comes, you know, on TikTok trying to scan, well, if it's still here, trying to scan through TikTok and YouTube on what to do, how to shrink your fibroids, and still being confused and still trying to throw spaghetti at the wall and try this and try that, just a whole bunch of crap online. Listen, if you want to for sure get rid of your fibroids, then be sure to, again, check out our Detoxify Your Womb program. More information on that will be on TikTok. It will be the link in my bio. And if you're on YouTube, it will be in the description box, okay? This is for women that want to heal, okay? This is for women that want to. Hey, Sasha, today I cheated eating too much sweets. It's Christmas in Sweden. Listen, hey, bro, hey. It's about to be Christmas, too. And I'm in the East Coast, in the States. Listen, ladies, I get it. It's holiday season. It's tempting. You don't fall into temptation. Don't fall into temptation, okay? So we gotta stop it with the sugar, stop it with the sweets. Eat your nutritious foods, okay? Drink your water, because remember, this time of the year, because of the cold weather, I don't know if it's cold in Sweden. How's the weather in Sweden? But if you're in the States, especially on the East Coast, our lymphatic system moves slower during the winter season. This is why so many women are having more issues with their period during winter, okay? Minus 30? Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? Minus 30? That's the degree. What? Oh my. Sweden. Okay, that is, okay. It is colder there, okay. Okay, wow. It is, you guys are the north of Europe, right? Don't give me the line. It's like Sweden is like northern Europe, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm bad at geography, y'all. Oh, well, most Americans are. But anyway, so if you guys have any questions about the root causes of fibroids, let me know. Listen, don't let the holiday season get you, like, you guys should be razor sharp focused, okay? My clients know. We had a meeting not too long ago. Today, okay? We're staying, because they're in a community of women doing the same thing. So it's so much easier in my Detoxify Your Womb program for them to stay focused. Because when you out here doing it by yourself, that's one of the cons of out here doing it by yourself. Don't have any support. It's easy to fall back into the old habits. It's so easy to fall back into the old habits. But when you have a support system, when you have a specialist in your corner helping you through the process, it's a lot harder to slip up. Because I don't let my clients slip up. Okay. So they know I'm on them. Alrighty, ladies, does anyone have any questions? For women that want to work with me, that want to guarantee their fibroid-free 2025, check out the 2-month intensive in our Detoxify Your Womb program. We start January 1st, okay? Get yourself the gift of healing your womb, okay? You don't thought about everybody else all year. Get yourself the gift of healing, because that's going to also, too, affect people around you and affect your lineage as well. Because let me just say this. A lot of us don't, and I talked about this yesterday. Somebody sent me an amazing message, and shout out to her. And a lot of us don't understand that what we're doing when we have these reproductive health issues, we're passing them along to our children and even our sons. Let me explain, okay? Because now more than ever, more men are having prostate issues, which is the precursor to that is estrogen dominance. A lot of men are having, also dealing with their own estrogen dominance due to the mothers passing this along in the womb. A lot of girls are dealing with fibroids and really bad periods. We're passing this stuff around onto our children. So if nobody decides to heal, a lot of you guys have fibroids because your mother had fibroids or endometriosis or another, reproductive health issue. Some of you guys, everybody in your family has had a hysterectomy, right? I've had women tell me that everybody in my family has had a hysterectomy and you've wanted to break the curse, or everybody in your family had really bad periods and you know that's not normal, right? And you know that is, of course, that is the hormones being out of balance and lots of toxicity being in their body. So if you don't want to pass this stuff along, like right down to your children, somebody has to break the generational womb curse, because it's real. You're seeing this stuff like, I'm seeing more women in families lots of women in families can't have babies. I'm seeing everybody having a hysterectomy in the family, everybody having, fibroids. That's a curse. That is a curse. If your grandmother had fibroids, your aunts got fibroids, your mom, that's a curse that somebody has to break, okay? That's a curse, okay? Anybody have any questions? So somebody has to break the curse. Somebody has to break the curse, okay? And I know it's gonna be hard for some people to hear, but it's the truth, okay? If you are on, for ladies on YouTube, I don't know who's still here on YouTube. YouTube is always quiet, more quiet. Be sure to click the link in my description box, join our email list. If you're not on my email list, join the email list because they're gonna get rid of TikTok any day now. Well, not any day now. January 19th, allegedly, right? Supposedly they're getting rid of TikTok. So just in case, so you guys can stay connected, I'm going to still be doing lives, but on a different platform, YouTube. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the link in my bio to join my email list, okay? And yeah, if I don't have any more questions, I know it's Christmas Eve. Everybody's going to, be with family. But listen, these fibroids don't go away during the holidays. They don't go away during Christmas. They're still there. So we still have to, like I said, we have to stop, like I said, pausing and ignoring our health just because it's the holidays. Like, no, it's still there. And fibroids are even worse during the holidays due to all this stuff around us. I don't have a bad period. It's just my period is short, like 3 days. 3 days is not a short period, but do you have cramping? What are your symptoms? What are your symptoms? Because I'm gonna give you guys an example. So a lot of women don't know that their period is, they have a hormonal imbalance, right? And their period actually is not normal. I'm gonna give you an example. A lot of women think cramps is normal. A lot of women think bloating is normal. A lot of women think brown blood is normal, right? And every time I do a video on your period should not be more than 3 days or brown blood is not normal, it always goes viral, which is so annoying because all these women that are clueless about their bodies start commenting, right? So we don't even know what a normal period is, that you're not supposed to bleed for more than 5 or 6, I think it is, tablespoons. You're not supposed to, in a period, you're not supposed to be hemorrhaging. You're not supposed to be wearing adult diapers overnight or heavy pads. Like you're not supposed to be, or clots. None of this stuff is normal. None of this stuff is normal. It's toxicity in the body, okay? So hopefully that's clear. Okay, but we still have to get rid of the fibroid, okay? So how big are your fibroids? How big are your fibroids? Anybody have any questions? Anyone have any questions before we go? We're talking about the underlying causes of fibroids. And for women that want to work with me again, on TikTok, the link is in my bio. Our Detoxify Your Womb program, we start January 1st, okay? And on YouTube, the link is in my description box. If anybody's still here on YouTube, hi YouTube. Y'all are so shy. Okay, listen, your fibroids are real small, but fibroids grow. So this is why I say when they're real small, get rid of them. Get your hormones in balance. Because they start off as real small, but then they grow when you're continuously engaging in what triggers them, which a lot of people do unknowingly. They start off small. The women that have 10 centimeters fibroids, their fibroids started out small, okay? 14 centimeters, their fibroids started out small. So there's still a tumor there. We still have to heal, we still have to dissolve them, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Now, that's pretty much it, ladies. Yeah, I gotta go get ready for Christmas. I don't see any other questions. Get on my, if you're on TikTok or YouTube, make sure that you get on my email list. If I don't see any more questions, we're gonna go now. You guys have a happily Merry Christmas with family, with friends. I hope you get all of your heart's desires, and I hope that you also prioritize your journey to healing your body, healing your womb as well, okay? That's the best Christmas gift you can give yourself. All right, that's all. Bye. Bye, YouTube.